here at the Davao Recreation Center for the preliminary round of V-League Mindanao. You're watching us live through the Pilipinas Live app, Mindanao Network, and Global Filipino Network. Our next matchup features DMMA Southern Philippines against Holy Cross of Davao College. The Cross Blazers have been consistent throughout their preliminaries, building momentum with each win. Meanwhile, the Mariners are still searching for their first victory and will be looking to change that today. This could be a defining moment for both teams. Let's send it over to Ray.
Alright, maraming salamat Trina Blanco, and sa kamayang hapon sa atong tanan sa nagatanaw karon sa atong live coverage of the V-League Mindanao Collegiate Challenge presented to you by DASAFI. So of course, our next matchup in the men's division will be the DMMA College of Southern Philippines Mariners versus the Holy Cross of Davao College Cross Blazers. So sila po ang makipagsagupaan sa ating preliminary round here in this men's division. So for the DMMA Mariners, they're looking for their first win sa elimination round, while for the Holy Cross of Davao College looks to continue their winning ways on their next matchup here this afternoon. This is our second to the final match dito po sa loob ng Davao City Recreational Center. So we'll be right back after a short break.
Every business owner feels overwhelmed when it comes to taxes and accounting. Whether you're a self-employed business or a corporation, these got a bunch of bookkeeping and tax preparation. You want to make sure that your taxes are done the right way to avoid any future legal troubles and minimize tax liability. Luckily, we can help. Whether your accounting and tax needs are large or small, we got you covered. We will assess your registrations, tax compliance condition, and bookkeeping, and recommend ways to efficiently run your business. We at DavBiz, we do things on point, on time, on record.
Alright, coming right up is our matchup sa bagitan po ng DMMA Mariners versus the Holy Cross of Davao College Cross Blazers. So let's head over to our venue announcer for the starting lineups.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to V-League Mindanao, presented by DASAFI, Davao Schools Athletic Foundation Incorporated. Live here at the Davao City Recreational Center, Davao City, Philippines. Presenting the competing teams for match number 10 of your men's division, to be played between DMMA College of Southern Philippines and Holy Cross of Davao College Incorporated. Presenting the referees for this match, first referee, Charlie Rochos, national referee. Our second referee, Perdiel Aparicio, national referee. Presenting the starting lineup. First for DMMA College of Southern Philippines. Starting with their middle blocker number 5, John Ulais. Middle blocker number 6, Ken Kumoso. Opposite hitter number 7, Jed Gatchalian. Outside hitter number 12, David Quizon. Setter number 15, Paul Miasco. And their outside hitter number 18, Zelje Sismenia. And their team captain, libero number 11, Enrico Gumalawi. And their head coach, Justin Abuda. And now let us meet the starters for Holy Cross of Davao College. Starting with our team captain, setter number 18, Brian Tan. Opposite hitter number 2, PJ Bolos. Middle blocker number 4, Raj Kabantug. Outside hitter number 7, Geduer Egpan. Middle blocker number 9, Lawrence Makababat. And their outside hitter number 17, John Austria. And their libero number 5, Jeff Mata. And their head coach, Bitoy Kabantug. This is match number 10 of V-League Mindanao, presented by
And
the
let's take a look at
DASAFI.
our starters sa ating DMMA Mariners. We have Olais, Miasco, Quizon, Comoso, Gatchalian, Sosmeña, and their libero Gumalawi. So yan yung starters for the Mariners. Sa kabayla po, ang Holy Cross of Davao College Cross Blazers coming out an outstanding win last time. We have Tan, Kabantug, Egpan, Bolos, Makababat, Austria, and Mata. Their libero for Coach Bitoy Kabantug. So yan ating starters for match number 10 of the men's division. Hatid sa inyo ng V-League Mindanao Collegiate Challenge. So the DMMA Mariners looking for an upset win against a very mighty Holy Cross of Davao College Cross Blazers, led of course by this guy, Gedwell Ekpan, with 29 attack points on their last outing against the Philippine Women's College of Davao Patriots. And of course, John Austria is sa mga players din na ating abangan dito for Holy Cross of Davao College. And for the Mariners, one of the players to watch here will be Davi Quizon and of course John Olais. So set number 1 is about to be underway at the Davao City Recreational Center. And once again, ako po si Ray Alonsagay. Daghang kayong salamat sa inyong pagtanaw sa atong live coverage ng ating V-League Inaugural Season Mindanao Collegiate Challenge hatid sa inyo ng DASAFI. Gives up a free ball from Austria. And there's a net touch violation, and that's a freebie for Holy Cross. First point of the match for the Cross Blazers. So it was a great contest on their last outing against Philippine Women's College of Davao last week for Holy Cross. And that was a big win for the Cross Blazers as they're looking to advance to the next round. Here comes Holy Cross going on the attack. Egpan with the first attack point. And Holy Cross now a 2-0 start in the opening set. So like what I mentioned, he had 29 attack points along with 7 aces on their last outing against Philippine Women's College of Davao. There's their team captain Tan with the serve. Now Quizon gives up a free ball. Holy Cross and good recovery from DMMA. Comoso gives up a free ball. Another chance and the spike down from Rog Kabantug. Superb combo play to start the match. And Holy Cross sending a powerful message to the Mariners as we take a look at this last replay. I thought it was going to Ekpan, but instead that was an outstanding spike from Rog Kabantug. Pero hindi rin magpapahuli si Davi Quizon. And one of the top scorers to watch from the Mariners ng DMMA. As they're still seeking for their first victory. And this time around, they're gonna look for an upset against the mighty Holy Cross Blazers. And that shot was blocked But that was an attack error for Holy Cross. So that's a freebie for DMMA. So that's number 15. That's Miasco to serve. But that was outside the line. So point for Holy Cross. Off the scramble play, DMMA gives up a free ball. And here it comes. That attack though was outside mula kang makababat. And the Cross Blazers looks to establish their rhythm here on this opening set. While DMMA looks to stay toe-to-toe against the Cross Blazers. Now Tan gives up a chance ball. DMMA, they go to the right side. Another chance to Sosmenia. But that attack was outside. It was a good idea for Sosmenia. Pero palabas nga lang yung bola outside the line for DMMA. Now, first service game for Getaway Legpan. They had 7 aces on their last outing. Oh! What a spike from the middle. That's a fireball from John Austria. Some mga outstanding players to watch for Holy Cross. After that spike down from John Austria. See that leaping ability from their opposite hitter. And that serve is good. First ace of the match for Getaway Legpan. And that's a promising start for Coach Bitoy Cabantug with that first ace. And better reception from DMMA. Now off the scramble. The Mariners give up a free ball. Here it comes. But that was deflected by DMMA. Off the push. That's good. From Reynaldo Gatchalian. That's his first point for Gatchalian for the Mariners. So they're trying to stay close to the mighty Cross Blazers. There's Ken Comoso to serve for the Mariners. Here comes Tan on the opposite side. Contest the middle. And looks like a point goes to Holy Cross. And point will credit to John Austria, as that was a violation against DMMA. Here comes PJ Bolos with the serve. And good reception. Power tip from Olais. So good combo play this time from the Mariners. Take a look back at this replay. Nice setup there to Olais. Able to blow by the blockers. Legpan with the reception. Here comes Makababat with the counter attack from Holy Cross. And itong si Lawrence Makababat showing some hops this time. Take a look at that last replay. Great setup from Tan and Makababat. That leaping ability with the attack point. Here comes squeeze on. Goes up high on the opposite side. Makababat with the dig. Here comes Austria. Right through the blockers ng Mariners. And just like that, Holy Cross now in double figures in the first set, 10-5. After 6 minutes of action in the opening set. Here's Lawrence Makababat. And that's an ace. First ace of the match for Makababat. And the lead has ballooned to a 6-point advantage at tatawag na ng timeout. As you take a look at that first ace for Lawrence Makababat. At tatawag ng timeout si Coach Justin Abuda ng DMMA Mariners. A promising start for the Holy Cross of Davao College, and never miss a spike. Watch our games sa Pilipinas Live app. Download the app now on the Google Play Store or the Apple App Store, and you can catch our matches sa V-League Philippines YouTube channel, and you can also follow our Facebook page sa V-League. So itong Holy Cross of Davao College looks to assert their dominance, but that was an attack service error though for Lawrence Makababat. So a free point for the Mariners. So ano kaya maging responde dito ng Mariners? Zalje Sosmenia will serve. Good jump serve for Sosmenia. And a power tip this time from their team captain, Brian Tan. It's going to be a complicated puzzle to solve for the Mariners, as John Austria will serve. Ola is able to give it up, but that goes into the hands of Geduel Egpan with that cross-court hit. 13-6 for the Cross Blazers ng Holy Cross. Blazing start for the Cross Blazers. Quizon gives up a free ball, goes up high to the other side. Here comes Tan, and that was deflected from DMMA. Off-speed push. On the opposite side, Egpan gives up a free ball. Balikang Quizon. But Austria with good coverage. Tan goes on the other side, Egpan. And a top power tip from Rog Kabantug. Off the battle at the net. And that was a lucky shot from Rog Kabantug. So quick substitution for the Mariners. Papasok dito si Frey Estela, their setter. So he wants to give some spark on the offensive side for the Mariners. Lehensha able to receive it. Quizon! That's a triple block! So great net coverage from the front line ng Holy Cross. It's now a 9-point lead as Gumalawi returns, their team captain. Another serve coming up for John Austria. Malawi the reception. Off speed, that won't work for the Mariners. Stan will try again. Balikang Egpan! Powers through with the attack hit. That's another bad break for DMMA as they're down by double digits dito sa ating first set. 16-6. And that serve was outside from John Austria. And that's another free point for the Mariners. So John Olais will serve, their middle blocker. Here comes Stan. On the back row. And great dig from DMMA. They go to Quizon. Denied. They have a battle at the net, but they were able to give up a free ball. Tan. And here comes Comoso for DMMA. Balikang Quizon! But that attack was a little long. So no ball touch from Holy Cross. So that's a 10-point advantage. And that's a long mountain to climb if you're Gumalawi and the rest of the Mariners. Malawi. Oh, that's a miscue from the MMA. A really shaky start for the guys in orange and black. And this is the largest lead of the match early on. It's now an 11-point lead, 18-7. So Smenia gives up a free ball. Tan, bibigay! Aba! Hindi magpapahuli si Rog Kabantug. Skying high with that middle spike. Take a look at this replay of the free ball. And there's Tan. Nice setup there for Rog Kabantug from the middle with that power spike. 19-7, Cross Blazers. And underserve for Brian Tan. Dominating start for the Cross Blazers. Here comes Squeeze on. Oh, great dig from the Cross Blazers. They go to Egpan. And that ball went over through the blockers ng DMMA. So that's a point for Holy Cross. It has been all Holy Cross dito sa ating opening set, 20-7. Squeeze on with the reception. Off-speed push, that won't work. Here it comes. And PJ Bolos giving another point for Holy Cross. And for DMMA, papasok dito si Keith Barranco, number 8. Has been a disappointing first set for the Mariners. Here comes Quizon, will try again. And this time, that was successful from Davi Quizon. And looks like he's shaken up there on that last play. Looks like he's all right naman, si Davi Quizon. Here's Freya Stella. Holy Cross does it again. Another cross. That's a beautiful combo play. Roj Kabantug with another fireball. For the Cross Blazers, 14 na po ang abante. 22-8. Papasok dito si Shalana. Kent Shalana, number 8 for the Cross Blazers. As they're gonna try to wrap up the first set in dominating fashion. They go to the opposite side. And Davi Quizon was the offensive bright spot for the Mariners dito sa ating first set. And DMMA looks to go into double figures in this first set. Smejarda gives up a free ball. Here comes Holy Cross to PJ Bolos. Able to see that gap on the floor defense ng DMMA. And that's a cross-court hit. As we take a look at that last replay, great sequence from Holy Cross to the opposite side. PJ Bolos with the spike down. And this time, a quick response from Reynaldo Gatchalian with that left-handed spike. And the Mariners now in double digits, 10 serving 23. An Everest to climb for the Mariners. Egpan with the reception of the serve. Here comes Austria. We have another attack point. And that's a set point for Holy Cross. Like what I mentioned, a blazing start for the Cross Blazers ng Holy Cross of Davao College. After coming off an impressive win against the Philippine Women's College of Davao. And there's Nufael Talang-Talang to serve for the set. DMMA, they give it up. But no follow-up for DMMA. And Holy Cross of Davao College asserting their dominance in the first set against the DMMA College of Southern Philippines Mariners. So at the end of the first set, it's all Holy Cross, 25-10 at the end of set number 1.
Taste, feel, discover, and experience Mindanao as it lives and grows. This is Mindanao on Mindanao Network.
So it's been all Holy Cross of Davao College in the first set. It's 13 attack points, 5 blocks, and 2 aces as they assert their dominance against the DMMA Mariners with the final score in the first set 25-10 after just 16 minutes of action as we're about to start the second set. So a quick regroup needed dito para sa DMMA as we take a look at our Nestle Crunch fan of the match. So ito ay hatid sa inyo ng Nestle Crunch. Keep cool with Crunch. So sa ating mga fans dyan, you just scored a freebie hatid sa inyo ng Nestle Crunch. So again, a quick reset needed for the DMMA Mariners. They only had 10 points in the first set. So ano kaya magiging adjustments dito for Coach Justin Abuda and the rest of the boys in orange and black? And for Holy Cross, has been an excellent start for the guys in white and black. That is not the start that they want if you're the Mariners, as that was a service error. So balik na po sa serve ang Holy Cross onto the hands of Brian Tan. Holy Cross able to take it across. Egpan gives up a free ball. Gatchalian takes it across. Tan with good coverage. Egpan gives up freebie. Kumalawi. Bibigay denied. But great recovery from Holy Cross. Battle at the middle. But that was out of the hands ng Holy Cross. And the first point for the Mariners. Here comes PJ Bolos for Holy Cross. Good dig from Quizon. And that shot was denied from Rog Kabantug. So again, itong Holy Cross, thanks to the excellent blocks throughout the first set, kaya they were dominating the Mariners in the first set. Here comes Gatchalian. Good coverage from Holy Cross. Egpan! Great dig from Gumalawi. And nice push shot. And that's from Tubalado, Lance Tubalado. And that cross-court push right over the blockers ng Holy Cross. As we are square even at 2. That was a service error for Orlais. And if you're the Mariners, you have to limit those service errors in the hopes of staying close against the Cross Blazers. There's Gedwell Egpan with the serve. Gatchalian bibigay sa kabila. Scramble play. Egpan with the save. Goal up high to Gatchalian with a left-handed cross-court hit. So itong si Gatchalian trying to provide that much-needed spark in the second set. Here it is on that cross-court shot from Gatchalian. So first service game for Gatchalian. And good recovery from Gatchalian on defense. Cross-court was outside nga lang. Wala kang Ken Comoso. 4-3 for Holy Cross. Here comes DMMA. Tubalado! Right off the blockers ng Holy Cross this time. So there's Tubalado on your screens. Lance Jasper Tubalado to serve. So it's now 5 serving 4 for Holy Cross. Here comes the MMA. And this time, better chemistry in the second set as Davi Quizon off the combo play from the Mariners. Let's take a look at that last replay. And there it is, Davi Quizon from the middle. And no floor defense, no coverage from Holy Cross. And Quizon able to take advantage. Austria will try, but good dig from Tubalado as he gives up a free ball. Nice combo play on the other side from Holy Cross, and that's Roj Kabantug with the hit. Take a look at that last replay. Tan to Kabantug, great connection all throughout the match for the Cross Blazers. Kaya lamang sila ng isa. And that shot was denied. But that was an attack error from the Mariners. And that's a freebie for the Cross Blazers. 7-5 ang ating talaan in the second set. 5 minutes of action in this second set. There comes Davi Quizon with a breakthrough point. Able to blue past the blockers ng Holy Cross with that power attack. Holy Cross will try to respond to Egpan. Good coverage from Miyasko. Quizon off speed. That won't work. Tan to the opposite side. Egpan delivers. Ating balikan yung ikauli nilang laro against PWC. Egpan had 29 attack points. And currently right now, that's one of his attack points on that last replay. How will DMMA respond here? Off-speed shot, gumagana. Mata, bibigay. Bolos takes across. Biasco, pabalik ang Gatchalian, off-speed. Oh, great dig from Mata. Egpan. Tubalado with the coverage. Opposite side. Scramble at the middle. Oh, that was deflected from Egpan. Another try. Quizon. Austria with the coverage. Opposite side. Oh, magandang rally dito. Gatchalian off speed. Kabantog with the dig. Oh, there you go. PJ Bolos finishes the rally with a cross-court shot. 9-6 Holy Cross Blazers. Take a look at this last replay. So, plenty of great sets na ginawa ni Tan, and one of them gives it up to Bolos with the cross-court. Here comes Miyasko. Quizon. Oh, great coverage from Tan. Off speed. Miyasko with another great coverage there. Mata. They give it up. And we have a whistle. And there's a violation against Quizon, so that's a point for Holy Cross. 10-6 Holy Cross. Another serve for Brian Tan. Cross court is good. So itong si Gatchalian has been the bright spot for the DMMA Mariners as they're still within striking distance, down 3. So great setup from Miyasko to Gatchalian from the opposite side. And the defense caught napping there from Holy Cross. Egpan gives up a free ball. Miyasko. Tubalado to the other side. They go to Roj Kabantug, but that was outside the line. So point mapunta sa DMMA, back on serve. Down 2. So there's Coach Bitoy Kabantug for Holy Cross. Much more exciting action as Rog Kabantug. Another spike down. Power spike from Rog Kabantug from the middle. But again, a much better second set for the Mariners as they're only down 3. Tubalado with the reception of the serve. Gatchalian with the answer. So much magandang sequence of plays throughout the second set so far for DMMA, even though they're only down 2. But a much improved second set so far for Coach Justin Abuda. Lies with the serve. Austria with the reception. Tan, sends it over. But that attack was outside from Axel Villanueva. Well, been his first attack point for Villanueva, pero outside nga lang yung tira from number 11 ng Holy Cross, Villanueva. And there's Olais with another serve coming up. DMMA down 1. Chance to tie. Cross court, denied! This time, triple block from the Mariners. And we are even at 11. Here it is on that last replay. And much better coverage from the Mariners on that triple block. Come on, that's good reception from Holy Cross. They're going to try again. Cross court. Good dig from Quizon. Tubalado takes it across. And DMMA takes the lead. Dito sa ating second set. 12-11. So DMMA with a much better second set. Villanueva with a power tip this time. Much better quality from Villanueva with that attack point. As we are even at 12. Here it is on that last replay. So excellent sets throughout this second set for Brian Tan. And one of them able to spot Villanueva with a spike. And the other side, another point for DMMA. Balik sa isa ang abante for the Mariners. And this guy provided that spark for the Mariners in the second set. That's Gatchalian with that left-handed serve. Go to Austria with that cross-court kill. So nag-iba na yung timpla sa ating second set. Now in favor of the DMMA Mariners. So papasok dito si Talang-Talang and Ralph Wagpao, number 15, as he's gonna serve for the Cross Blazers. And Cross Blazers looks to retake the lead on this serve from Wagpao. Balado with the reception. And that's a nice combo play to Ken Comoso. Right off the hands ng Holy Cross. Take a look at that last replay. There it is. Nice combo play between Miasco and Quizon. And that's Comoso who scored the last point. But that was an attack error, or that service error from Tubalado.
Substitution. Jersey number 11 out, jersey number 14, Ricardo in.
So lalabas po si Axel Villanueva. Is going to be replaced by Luis Recaido. So that's Gab Recaido to serve. But that was a service error, unfortunately, on his first serve for Recaido. And the Mariners retake the lead by 1, 15-14. As Ken Comoso to serve in the hopes of extending the lead for the Mariners. Egpan with the reception. They go to the opposite side. That's Nufael Talang-Talang with that great angle on that cross-court hit. Take a look at that last replay. Great connection there. Finishing kick from Talang-Talang. Oh, good recovery from Miasco. They go to Quizon with that power attack. So Davi Quizon with that power attack point for the Mariners. At balik po sa isang abante ng DMMA, College of Southern Philippines. So Nalascos to serve as we're approaching 14 minutes of action here in the second set. But that serve was outside. So Nufael Talang-Talang will serve. And Holy Cross looks to go back to the driver's seat at the middle portion of the second set. Solid jump serve. Gumalaw with the reception. Olais, but good recoverage from Holy Cross. Egpan off speed. And here comes Miasco. Babalik ang Quizon. Denied. Another chance. Gatchalian puts it in for the Mariners. And that's Quizon and Gatchalian giving that life, that firepower in the second set. And there it is on that off-speed hit from Gatchalian. So late nga lang sa reaction sa depensa for Holy Cross. Egpan. But good dig from Miasco. Gatchalian off-speed. Egpan will try it again. Denied by DMMA. So napakaganda yung mga defensive sequences throughout the second set for the Mariners. And that's another block from DMMA. Tabi Quizom the serve. Talang-Talang deception. They go to Egpan. Deflected. Kabatuan with the coverage. Austria with the free ball. To Balado. Great dig from Kabatuan. From the side. Egpan. Egpan will try it again. And that's Egpan with a spike down. So nakabawi na dito si Geduel Egpan for that missed hit. But able to recover after that battle at the middle of the net with that spike. So good sportsmanship there between Egpan and Gatchalian. So that's what we want to see dito sa ating torneo na ito ng V-League Mindanao Collegiate Challenge. Presented to you by DASAFI. So we have some substitutions coming up for the Cross Blazers. So Kabantog will head back to the sidelines as he's going to be replaced by Kent Shalana, who's going to be on serve for the Cross Blazers, down 1. Able to get over the net. DMMA goes to Gatchalian, denied from Geduel Egpan. Much better coverage on that sequence from Egpan. As we are even at 18 apiece. So, mamalik po si Axel Villanueva as he's gonna replace Gabriel Caido as he returns to the sidelines for Holy Cross. So John Olais to serve for the Mariners. Good reception from Shalana. They go back to Egpan, pero that's an attack error for Egpan. Okay, so we have a correction in terms of scoring in the second set. 20-17 na po ang ating talaan for the Mariners ng DMMA. So tatawag ng timeout ang Holy Cross. So golden opportunity for the Mariners ng DMMA College of Southern Philippines to take the second set to even the match at a set apiece. As they're now up 20-17, back on serve. But Villanueva with the spike down. As Holy Cross looks to stop the momentum from the Cross Blazers. As they're back on serve, down 2. So Egpan to serve. Sharp serve there from Egpan. To Balado. Right on the line. So 21-18 for the Mariners. So papasok dito si number 4, that's Carl Pinote. He's gonna serve for the first time in the second set for the Mariners. Reception from Kabatuan. Battle at the middle there for these two teams, but Austria with the attack was outside. And this is the largest lead of the match for the Mariners, 22-18. Apat na po ang abante ng DMMA College of Southern Philippines. It's a much better second set for the Mariners. Wagpao sends it over to Austria. Kumalawi with the coverage. Pinote on the opposite side to Balado. Egpan with the dig. Pabalik ang Austria! As he punches right through the defense ng DMMA. So Holy Cross not going anywhere just yet dito sa ating second set. Now 20 minutes into the action sa ating second set. As Holy Cross looks to extend this second chapter na ating match ngayong gabi. Pinote. That was denied from Villanueva. This time much better coverage from Maxel Villanueva with that block. Holy Cross down 2. 20-22 ating talaan for Holy Cross. So tatawag ng timeout si Coach Justin Abuda ng DMMA Mariners. So after leading by 4 itong Mariners, itong Holy Cross, not going anywhere just yet with those back-to-back points for the Cross Blazers. As they're back on serve, as Ralph Wagpao now serving for the Cross Blazers as they're looking to extend this second set. As they're down 2. Malawi the reception, Pinote was on the upper side. The push is good! Mula kang Nufael Talantalang. So great recognition from Talantalang on that battle at the net. Kita niya yung may gap sa depensa ng DMMA as he was able to take that opportunity with that point. Holy Cross down 1. Here comes Pinote. Up to the opposite side to Balado. Egpan with the dig. Austria! Have a battle at the net. Another chance to Balado. Oh, good coverage from Holy Cross. They're gonna try it again. Wag pa, babalik ang Austria and scores! That's 4 straight points for Holy Cross as we are now even at 22 on this long second set. So babalik yung main gunners ng DMMA. We have Paul Miasco and Reynaldo Gatchalian also returning for DMMA. Ito si Gatchalian, one of the top scorers in the second set. So DMMA needs that offense from Gatchalian. Good reception from Quizon. Quick push is good from Ken Comoso. Nice combo play from DMMA leading to that point from Ken Comoso. And great setup from Miasco for that attack point from Ken Comoso. DMMA just 2 points away from taking the second set. And a 1-all match. And Villanueva with that counter attack from Holy Cross. Tied at 23. So Holy Cross now back on serve. Now into the hands of Axel Villanueva, their middle blocker. Had a solid showing in the second set. Malawi with the receive. They go to Quizon. That was blocked. Chance ball. Holy Cross on the power tip from Rog Cabantug. Better combo play from Holy Cross. And Holy Cross now at set point. Take a look at that last sequence. And Cabantug with that power tip at the middle. At the tawag ng timeout ang DMMA. We thought na ang DMMA has the opportunity to take this second set, but Holy Cross says otherwise as they are now at set point and the Cross Blazers looks to take a 2-0 advantage dito sa kanilang matchup on this elimination round ng ating V-League Mindanao Collegiate Challenge. Miasco. They go to Quizon, denied. DMMA, another chance. And there was a block touch from Holy Cross, and we are now even at 24. So a big point for DMMA. First set point saved for the Mariners. Comoso with the serve. They go to the opposite side. Talang-talang! Now gives Holy Cross their second set point here in set number 2. So napakaganda ating labanan dito sa ating second set. And Austria looks to serve for the second set. Tumalado with the reception. They go to Quizon, deflected. Scramble. They go to Egpan. Tumalado with the coverage. Balikan Quizon. And that was over-reception from the side of Holy Cross. And DMMA ties the second set at 25 apiece. Second set point save for the Mariners. Paul Miasco with the serve. Kabatuan with reception. Nice combo play once again for Rog Cabantug. That's set number 3 for Holy Cross. 26-25. Now a third opportunity for Holy Cross to take this second set and a 2-0 advantage against the Mariners ng DMMA College of Southern Philippines. And talang-talang to serve for Holy Cross. Miasco off the combination. And Quizon delivers. And the Mariners not going anywhere after this crucial attack point from Tavi Quizon. One sequence from DMMA on their third set point saved. Kabatuan, another response. That's set point number 4 for Holy Cross. Here it is on this beautiful combo play from Rog Cabantug right over the blockers ng Mariners. And a chance for Holy Cross to take the second set on their fourth opportunity. Kachalyan! That was dug up by Austria. Egpan gives up a free ball. Malawi. Miasco balik ang Gatchalian. Over reception. But that was outside. What a second set for the Mariners. 4 set points saved. As we're now tied at 27. What a gutsy set for the Mariners. A chance here to take the lead on this second set. Villanueva with another attack point. This is the fifth opportunity for Holy Cross. Set point number 5 for Holy Cross. Here comes the serve from Egpan. Gumalawi with the reception. Gatchalian. Off the scramble. That won't work. And that will do it. The Holy Cross of Davao College Cross Blazers takes set number 2 after that monster block right at the net. What a second set. But at the end of 29 minutes of action in set number 2, Holy Cross takes the second set and a 2 sets to nothing advantage.
Every business owner feels overwhelmed when it comes to taxes and accounting. Whether you're a self-employed business or a corporation, these got a bunch of bookkeeping and tax preparation. You want to make sure that your taxes are done the right way to avoid any future legal troubles and minimize tax liability. Luckily, we can help. Whether your accounting and tax needs are large or small, we got you covered. We will assess your registrations, tax compliance condition, and bookkeeping, and recommend ways to efficiently run your business. We at DAVBiz, we do things on point, on time, on record.
Taste, feel, discover, and experience Mindanao as it lives and grows. This is Mindanao on Mindanao Network.
At silipin natin ating mga numero mula sa set number 2 as Holy Cross took the second set 29-27. DMMA with a much improved second set with 20 attack points, but Holy Cross took the edge in terms of blocks with 4 blocks and also opponent errors 8-4 for the Cross Blazers. What an exciting second set that was between these two teams, but Holy Cross took the second set 29-27. And a 2 sets to love advantage over the Mariners ng DMMA College of Southern Philippines. As we're about to start the third set mula dito sa loob ng Davao City Recreational Center. So the inaugural season of V-League Mindanao Collegiate Challenge presented to you by DASAFI is in partnership with Dabawenyo Disciplinado, Nestle Crunch, Virginia Foods Incorporated, Cantigo Sports, DAVBiz Solutions, Shark Optics Philippines, Jersey Haven, Buffalo Wings and Things, Mizuno Sporty Soul, at ng Thai Boran. So ako po si Ray Alonsage, kauban na ako si Trina Blanco ng Mindanao Network. Daghang kayo salamat sa inyong pagtanaw sa atong live coverage hatid sa inyo ng V-League Mindanao Collegiate Challenge presented by DASAFI. As our games are streamed live sa ating Pilipinas Live, Mindanao Network, Global Filipino Network, and our YouTube channels sa V-League Philippines. And there's the first point for the Cross Blazers. Quizon with the reception. Quizon looks to take it across. Mata with the coverage. Egpan! Nice dig from Gumalawi. Off the backside, that attack was outside the line from Gatchalian. But nevertheless, Gatchalian, an excellent second set for him. With plenty of attack points for DMMA kanina in the second set. Tubalado with the reception. Combo play. And that's a point. I think that's from Olais ng Mariners. And that's the first point of the third set for DMMA. And of course, shoutout natin sa ating mga estudyante, the faculty, and the staff of the DMMA College of Southern Philippines. Daghang salamat sa inyong pagtanaw sa atong live coverage of the V-League Mindanao Collegiate Challenge. Hatid sa inyo ng DASAFI. So nice combo play from the Holy Cross as they're looking to sweep the match in 3 straight sets. 3-1 Cross Blazers. DMMA, they give it up to Olais. Denied. Kumalawi on the opposite side. Power tip. But that was outside. They're looking for a block touch. But to no avail, so that means a point for Holy Cross as that attack was outside the line from DMMA. So 4-1 for Holy Cross of Davao College. Quizon will try. Denied! Double block coverage from Holy Cross. So Pagaray and Egpan with that solid block coverage. There it is on that last replay. And Egpay give credit to that block using his long wingspan from that middle blocker ng Holy Cross. Off speed, but wait a minute, there's a violation from Holy Cross. So a freebie for DMMA. So 2 serving 5 for the Mariners. Here comes Stan off the combo play. That was deflected. Another chance for DMMA. Looks like we have a 4-hit violation against DMMA. So that's a free point this time from Holy Cross. 4 na po ang abante ng Holy Cross. Here comes Egpan with the serve. Tubalado with the push. Now Tan from the back row. Great dig from Quizon. They're gonna try it again. This time was successful from Ian Pagaray. Nice combination play from Holy Cross and Big Pagaray with the finish. There it is. There's that power hit from Ian Pagaray, and that gives Holy Cross a 7-2 advantage to start the third set. Timeout called from the Mariners ng DMMA. And after this match between Holy Cross at ng DMMA Mariners, we will have the women's division matchup between the Jose Maria College Lady Royals at ng Ateneo de Davao Blue Knights. So abangan po natin yan mamaya dito sa Davao City Recreational Center. And that's a service error from Geduel Egpan. And that's a freebie for DMMA. 3 serving 7. As the MMA looks to avoid being down by a very large margin, just like yung nangyari in the first set. Combination play, that was successful from PJ Bolos. Let's take a look at that last replay. Great connection between Tan and Bolos. The MMA looks to respond off speed. Great dig from Bolos. They go to Austria. But that was an attack error from Austria. So 4 serving 8 for DMMA. Still have a long way to go dito sa ating third set. Austria from the pipeline. And that is good from John Austria. Sa mga outstanding players throughout the tournament so far for Coach Bitoy Cabantug alongside Geduel Egpan. So Ayan Pagaray with the serve. Here comes to Balado with the response. So itong si Tubalado also provided that spark in the second set. Kaya dikit ang labanan in the second set between Holy Cross at ng DMMA. And here it is, right off the blockers ng Holy Cross. A defensive miscue from the side ng Holy Cross, and that's an ace. And that's the first ace of the match from Jasper Tubalado. 6 serving 9, that's back-to-back aces. Jasper Tubalado was now the bright spot for the DMMA Mariners as he looks to continue this charge in this third set. Much better reception from Egpan. Austria with the attack. That was a zone-busting shot from John Austria. And Holy Cross still maintaining the advantage, 10-7. MMA goes to Quizon. And he responds for DMMA. So David Quizon providing that firepower for the Mariners ng DMMA College of Southern Philippines. There's Ken Comoso to serve. But that was a service error. And again, for the Mariners, they don't want to commit unnecessary errors if they're looking to extend the match. Here's Brian Tan to serve. Tubalado with the reception. And that was denied from Geduel Egpan. An all-around performance, just like yung previous outing against Philippine Women's College of Davao, itong si Geduel Egpan. Remember, in his last outing against Philippine Women's College of Davao, Geduel Egpan had 29 attack points along with 7 aces, and I think he had 3 blocks as well, stuffing the stat sheet from Geduel Egpan. And itong si Egpan looks to deliver monster numbers once again tonight for the Cross Blazers. Here comes Tan. What a combo as Rog Cabantug with a power attack once again for Holy Cross. That's a quick combo play for the Cross Blazers. Here it is. Look at that athleticism from Rog Cabantug on that spike down. Now the MMA looks to respond to Quizon, and he delivers. So di rin magpapahuli itong si David Quizon. The excellent campaign throughout the tournament for the MMA, courtesy of one of those cross-court hits. And there's Miasco to serve, left-handed serve. Good reception from Austria. Labanan sa net. And we go on. Here comes Gatchalian with the cross-court kill. And the MMA Still within striking distance, down 3. 10 serving 13. Here it is. On the opposite side, and Gatchalian with that power spike. And Austria was not able to recover. Here comes Stan off the combo. Gumalawi with the coverage. Quizon with an attack error this time. Medyo hindi maganda yung timing on that attack attempt from Davi Quizon. And Holy Cross up by 4, 14-10. As we're now 10 minutes of play in set number 3. Gatchalian. And that's another attack error. So back-to-back errors for the Mariners ng DMMA College of Southern Philippines. And that proves to be costly as they're down 5. Holy Cross now leading 15-10. Barranco off speed, that won't work. Egpan, good recovery from Egpan. Cross court, that's good from PJ Bolos. And this is now the largest lead of the third set, 16-10, Holy Cross. As the Cross Blazers looks to pull away in the hopes of ending the match in 3 straight sets. It's an over reception there from Holy Cross. DMMA looks to try, but that's an error from Gatchalian. So that's a double hit from Gatchalian. Boy, those flurry of errors has been costly for the DMMA Mariners as they're down by 7. How will they respond here? Off speed, but good coverage from Holy Cross. Egpan off the push. Kumalawi with the dig. Quizon. And that's an attack error for Davi Quizon. A shaky third set for the DMMA Mariners as they're down by 8. Matatawag muna sila ng timeout. So itong Holy Cross of Davao College now in the midst of a 5-0 run here in this third set as they're up by 8 points, 18-10. As the Cross Blazers looks to blaze their way to another compelling win in 3 straight sets. That is the goal for the Cross Blazers. Gatchalian. Good coverage from Austria. They take it across. Another chance. And that squeeze on. Able to redeem himself after a flurry of errors for him before that timeout from Coach Abuda ng DMMA. Balikan natin itong isang replay. And there's squeeze on. And there's that cross-court shot from Davi Quizon. And Egpan responds with that power hit. So babalik po si Ken Shalana for Holy Cross in just a moment. And anyways, itong si Gedwell Egpan having an excellent showing this evening for the Holy Cross of Davao College, just like on their last outing against the Philippine Women's College of Davao. So looks like we have a 3-man substitution for Holy Cross. So babalik po si Wagpao. And alongside there's Talang-Talang Now coming back in for Holy Cross. So they want to have that finishing kick for the Cross Blazers as they're seeking to end this match in 3 straight sets. Shalana with the serve. DMMA, they go to Balado. Great coverage from Wagpao. Austria on the opposite side. Pero that attack was outside. Mula kang John Austria. And that's a free point for the Mariners. As the Mariners back on serve, 12 serving 19. 7-point deficit for DMMA College of Southern Philippines. Wagpao on the opposite side. And that's Talang with that tip in. That's a lucky break for Holy Cross. Akala ko makarecover pa si depensa ang DMMA but to no avail for the Mariners on that last sequence. And here comes Talang with that power serve. DMMA, they go to Balado. But that was denied. That's Ayan Pagaray with the block. Much better coverage at the net for the Cross Blazers dito sa ating third set. At lalabas na po si Austria. Another outstanding game for him as he's going to be replaced by Gab Recaido, number 14 ng Holy Cross. A dominant third set for Holy Cross just like nangyari in the first set. Talang serve was outside the line. And DMMA, just like what happened in the first set, it's going to be a mountain to climb for the Mariners. It's going to be a long evening for DMMA. They're looking for that spark that they need here in this third set. Tubalado with the recovery on defense. He's going to go on the attack. Wagpao to the opposite side. Great coverage, off speed. Hindi lang gumagana. That shot was denied. Holy Cross from the back row. That's Nufael Talang with the power attack for Holy Cross. And there it is on that last replay. Great setup from Kabatuan to Nufael Talang with the power hit. To Balado, denied. Another chance for DMMA from back row. Recovery from Holy Cross. And that's Lawrence Makababat from the middle with the attack. And the Cross Blazers oozing with confidence now in the third set. Here it is on that last replay. Great combo play between Wagpao and Makababat with that finishing power hit. And this time, much better combo play from DMMA. And that's King Arcayan with a power tip. Take a look at that last replay. And there's that first attack point from King Arcayan for the DMMA Mariners. Wagpao, they go to the other side. Tubalado with the coverage. Quizon, denied. And that's Makababat with the blockage. And with that point, 10 match points for Holy Cross of Davao College. And that's actually Wagpao with the block. And here comes Ricardo to serve for the match. Quizon off speed. And Holy Cross with the finishing touch. And that's number 8, Ken Shalana, finishing the match for the Holy Cross of Davao College. It's total domination tonight for the Holy Cross of Davao College Cross Blazers as they win the match over the DMMA College of Southern Philippines in 3 straight sets. An excellent showing for the Cross Blazers ng Holy Cross of Davao College. What a showcase for Coach Bitoy Kabantug and the rest of the crew ng Holy Cross of Davao College. But a valiant effort nevertheless for the DMMA College of Southern Philippines. They had a great performance in the second set, but still Holy Cross dominating throughout the match over the DMMA College of Southern Philippines. And here's our final result: 25-10, 29-27, and 25-14. The Holy Cross of Davao College Cross Blazers wins their final match here in the preliminary round in 3 straight sets. So here are your numbers sa ating set number 3. 11 attack points for Holy Cross, while 2 aces for DMMA. But it's been all Holy Cross of Davao College dito sa ating third set. 25-14 in set number 3. So Holy Cross of Davao College, another dominant win on their preliminary match game over the DMMA College of Southern Philippines. So let's listen in to the school hymns from Holy Cross of Davao College at ng DMMA College of Southern Philippines, and we will also listen in to the post-game interview with the best player of the match at ng coach of the match.
I am here with the player of the game, Rog Cabantug, with 4 blocks and 9 attack points. So Rog, today is the last day of the preliminaries. How does it feel to end this on a high note? Wala mo ipildi, player of the game got played under your father.
Very overwhelmed po and nag-enjoy lang may karon sa mo ang game and minimize lang na mo ang errors and as my father as my coach, happy ko karon diri nga naa siya sa ako ang side na nag-support and siya ang nag-introduce pud sa kuan ni na sport.
And Coach Bitoy, you have a unique dynamic with your son on the court. So how will this father and son chemistry help the team stabilize their morale and focus?
Well, father and son talaga, no? So, as what I have said sa mga players ko na you have to discipline inside the court, no? Ipakita natin na talagang we are Holy Croatian to prove, no, na magaling tayo. So, kailangan na ang aming mga trainings and mga players na namin na mapagpakumbaba, no? Mapagpakumbaba at saka siyempre ang disiplina sa sarili, yun ang mapagbigay namin sa aming team.
And lastly, Rog, anyone that you want to thank or any shout out, go ahead.
And shout out sa akong mama nga nag-support sa kuha karon diri. Asya dito.
Thank you, Rog, and thank you, Coach Bitoy, and congratulations to the Holy Cross of Davao College.
Alright, maraming salamat Trina Blanco, and of course congratulations to Rog Cabantug, who is the best player of the match. So I'm pretty sure ang kaniyang tatay na si Coach Bitoy Cabantug would be proud of what his son was doing during that last match for the Holy Cross of Davao College. So coming up after this is our final match ating preliminary round, and that is between the Jose Maria College Lady Royals versus the Ateneo de Davao University Blue Knights. So you're still watching the V-League Mindanao Collegiate Challenge, brought to you by the Davao Schools Athletic Foundation.